We are headed north right now on the county road, and we've got about 2.5 miles on the gravel road. There's a nice place on the right. We're getting close. We're probably about half a mile from the property. Douglas County, Missouri. It is the middle of the winter here in the Ozarks, so really no leaves on the trees. Very, very few anyway. And although we do have really mild winters, it's a little chillier than normal today, but this afternoon it's supposed to get up into the 50s and possibly 60s, so that'll be good. So this is a fairly good gravel road. Douglas County is a huge county, and they have hundreds of miles of gravel roads. So they do their best to keep them all maintained, and this one's pretty solid. We came out of the Ava area, went east on Highway 76 for about 11.5 miles, and then went north onto the gravel county road. I believe it's County Road 126. We've gone just about 3 miles. We're taking a right. The road curves to the right, and we're only about a 1/4 mile from the property. This is a really interesting tract. I've driven by it once or twice. I've looked at it on the aerial map before we came out here this morning, but I've never really, looked at it, I guess. So there were a couple cool things on the aerial map that I noticed, and we'll try to take a look at those. It looked like on the south end, there might be a good trail, and then on the north end, possibly a creek bed. Okay, so we're coming up to a T in the road, and the property is now directly across the road. So you can go left or you can go right to get to the property. Phone is right there, obviously. As we look to the right, this is a gravel easement road, and the property's on the left. And then as we look down here on the county road itself, the property's on the right. So take a look at the aerial map to see how it's situated. Really interesting mix of land. I mean, it's a nice big property, so it's got a lot going on. The north side was logged fairly heavily and recently, and then the south side looks like it was barely touched at all, and it appears to have a trail that we'll check out. First, we're going to go left. We're going to look at the stuff that was logged more heavily. So this slopes down to what appeared to be a creek bed on the topo map. I haven't been down there to check it out. This area, like the land across, which is a separate tract, has been recently logged, and fairly heavily. Not clear cut, but they logged the bigger commercial timber for sure, the hardwood trees. So it'll take a year or two of Mother Nature's miracle powers to make it look beautiful again. Now this area I saw on the map, and this was likely a landing where they loaded their trucks, but what they left us was a large open area, whoops, that basically just needs either a tractor and a loader, or maybe a skid steer to spend a couple hours and push these tops and stuff off to the side, and then you'll have a big turnaround place where you can pull in and park. I don't think it's far enough off the road to build. You've got to be 100 feet off the road to build, but let's park here for a second. And we will do a drone video as well of this property. We love doing the drone videos. It's just a great way to see the tracts. You get to see this one in the middle of winter after it was logged, so you're literally seeing the property at its worst with this video and with the drone video as well. So that's actually not a bad way to look at property. So this slopes down gently as we move away from the road. Here's a nice trail. That's interesting. And here's another trail. Now, if we continued walking down this slope area, we would get to that creek bed. I don't know if I'll walk all the way down there today, but let's see if we can sneak a peek at it. There, down there toward the bottom, I can see the gravel of the creek bed. Really don't see any water. The land rises up on the other side where it doesn't look like it was logged much at all. Power is very nearby, in both directions actually. A lot of options. You could certainly spend some time and energy and clean this up and create some good equity that way. Our favorite thing to do the last few years has just been to maybe clean up a small portion where you want to camp or build. And like I say, let Mother Nature take care of the rest. After just a few years, these limbs and I guess what they call slash will rot away. The remaining trees grow extremely quickly because now they don't have the competition from the bigger trees hogging all the sunlight and the nutrients, so they'll grow very, very quickly. And it doesn't take long to really see dramatic changes in a property like this. I'm winded now, jeez. I thought I was in decent shape. So I'm gonna spin around and we'll go look at that other end of the property, which appears to look pretty good. Whoop. Hope I'm not making everybody sick. What the heck? Watch out for that. Better make sure I still have my bumper. I don't know what part of me hit that. Maybe just the receiver hitch. Looked like there was a stump in the way. Use caution when you visit. Don't be like Zachary. Or drive a rental car. That might be even better. No, don't do that. Okay. So again, as we head this way, the property's on the left. Looks like it's fenced, partially anyway. And we're gonna get up to this area that, for whatever reason, doesn't look like it was logged very much, if at all. Okay, so the county road now is curving right, but we're gonna stay straight where this becomes the gravel easement road. The land is on the left, and I'm gonna pull up my little map here. Whoops. Okay, I've got MapRight open on my iPad, which is a really, really, really great way to look at these properties. We'll be happy to send you the MapRight link so you can do that. Okay, so land on the left. Now right here, I'm gonna park right here. The map is showing that this is where there is an actual old trail that leads back to the east, I guess, to a little turnaround area. I don't know how far I'll walk, but I was curious about this. This obviously needs to be mowed with the brush hog. But I mean, here's an area where you can come in, you can mow this with a brush hog or a weed whacker, get a couple 100 feet off the road, it's flat. There was no logging done here that I can see. We'll know more when we do the drone video in a little bit here. So here's a really good opportunity to get a large piece of land. Some of it was logged heavily and some of it was not. So go ahead and build and impress your friends with this part and let the other part just grow back. In a couple years, it'll all look great. But this is level. The aerial showed a trail. The reason I'm hesitating here is there are some thorn bushes right here. And I don't know if I want to work my way around them this morning or not. But we'll definitely do a drone video and we'll see what's up with this. But I have a feeling this will be a really, really good trail. Potential building site. All different kinds of trees here. I mean, 20 minutes with a tractor and a brush hog and you've got this whole trail mowed out and beautiful. Yeah, really cool property. Awesome area. Douglas County is great. We love it. You're close to Ava. You're very close to the Bryant Creek, which is a fantastic creek. Not too far out of Springfield. I didn't time how long it took us, but a little over an hour to get here out of Springfield. And Springfield's a fantastic city. Super private, amazing wildlife. Pretty much everybody we met out here has been super nice. So come check us out, check this property out. If it's still available, you can see it on our website at InstantAcres.com. We should have the drone video posted there as well after we take that. These sell pretty quickly. So if you see it on YouTube and it's not on the website, unfortunately, that means it's sold. But shoot us an email or give us a call. We'll get you on our email list. We'll definitely find you the property of your dreams in the beautiful Ozarks. It's all we do. And I was going to say we do it well, but that seems pretty overused and a little pompous. So it's all we do, and it's awesome. That one didn't make sense. It's all we do, and InstantAcres.com. Okay.